Well, we are in the midst of a holiday week, and you always look forward to that week between Christmas and New Year's, but it's a little bit different this year, particularly for those of us who have known Amanda Davis for a long time, the wonderful Brenda Wood, who needs no introduction in Atlanta, in this television station. We're happy that you would come in to talk about your friend Amanda Davis.
Absolutely. You know, I'm happy to talk about her at any time, any place. She was a gentle spirit.
And totally unexpected, you know. I think everyone has followed her comeback, and it has been a marvelous comeback for her, not only personally, but professionally as well, and she looks wonderful on television, and to receive this news yesterday was absolutely shocking.
It's stunning. You know, and I couldn't sleep last night, as many of us couldn't, just tossed and turned, just recapitulating just memories and just thinking about your own mortality in the midst of this, and just how, you know, tomorrow is not promised to anyone. And thinking about her and her story and her struggles, and I keep coming to the word restoration. Mm-hmm. You know, she was restored, and I'm so glad that she was able to regain her seat in the anchor chair, that she was able to rebuild her life, that she was able to come back and be on the other side of the turmoil that we all journeyed with her through. And so I'm grateful for that restoration. She wanted to restore her career. She wanted to restore her personal life, and I think she got to do both.
When you got to Atlanta in the late 80s, we were all together at the same station, and she was doing the noon news when you came to be the evening anchor. And did you strike up a friendship with her right away?
Not really. You know, we didn't quite work the same shift. She was doing the noon news, and then she would go out and report for the evening news. I was, you know, working the afternoon and night shift. So we didn't really get a bond there. And then a few years after that, you know, she and Paul Osmond moved to Good Day Atlanta, started that show in the morning. So we were like two ships passing in the night. I think it was when we started the Anchored in the Lord Christmas concerts that we did every year, all of the anchor women, we sort of forged a bond then. And Amanda and Karen Greer were the only ones who didn't sing or, you know, perform musically, so they emceed the show. And we had so much fun. I think it dawned on all of us that, you know what, we're a sisterhood, like we're a small club, and we understand each other, we speak each other's language. Right. And so all of us kind of began a sisterhood there, and Amanda and I began to connect. Our children are the same age, so we had some commonality there. We're both very private people. She cherished her privacy greatly. And so I think we bonded around trust. She trusted me, I trusted her. We could share and know that the other, you know, each of us would protect the other. And it just grew from that. You
know, as I've looked at social media today, and I've seen this enormous reaction to her passing, I think it gives us pause for reflection about her work, about all of our work, about the role of journalism in Atlanta, and the impact of how we are a part of people's lives, and you see that today, and it's given me great pause for reflection, I know.
Yeah, you know, what we do every day in and day out is talking to a camera. Yeah. And so we don't see the humanness on the other side. We don't see the humanity oftentimes on the other side, and how the words that we say and you know, the persona that we project, we don't see how it affects people. But intellectually, we know we're in people's homes. Right. But you know, we become part of their families. We and it's becoming more apparent as we read all, you know, so many beautiful tributes to Amanda. We're part of their routine and part of their family, and they have an expectation that every day at a certain time we're going to be there. And so you know, we don't think about it, you know, as having that kind of personal connection to people, you know, from sitting in a studio. Sure. But it's apparent. I just hope that Amanda knew in some form or fashion that she had a great impact.
I'm really touched by what you had to say. It's really made me think about restoration, and her restoration of her career and of her personal life as well. I hope she found great solace in that.
I think she did. I know she wanted that. she wanted that very much. You know, when she got back into the business, I really questioned her. I said, Amanda, really, do you want to do this? You know, you want to go back into this? You want to get up, start all over again, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning? And she laughed and she said, yeah, it's hard. It's a little harder on the body when you're older. She said, but, you know, I really want to do this. And I understand that. You know, she wanted to redeem herself. She wanted to redeem her career. And why not? She was worthy of that. You know, she was talented and she was a great journalist, a great writer and interviewer, and she had all of the attributes needed for this job. That's where she belonged, and she knew that intuitively. And to lose her career, you know, having fallen to a demon that she had not yet conquered, she didn't want to go down like that, and I don't blame her. She was a fighter. For all of the exterior of the gentle spirit and that beautiful smile and the soft-spokenness of her exterior, inside she was a fighter, and that's who we saw at the bitter end.
Brenda, thank you for coming in, sharing your insight and your friendship and your love for Amanda Davis. It's great having you here. I'm going to block the door so you can't leave.
It's good to see you. It's good to sit next to you again.
It's wonderful, always wonderful.
I miss you.
I miss you too.